Okay, Gru. I have a plan for today.
Does it involve this?
Yes. Yes, it involves that and this. It kind of involves both of them.
Yes.
In fact, we've got several plans for today, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Do you want to explain any of them, or do you want me to do it?
I don't
Long, awkward silence. Okay, I guess it's me. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go diggy. We want more sand, partially just for the sand itself, as well as to make glass. So we're going to do that first. And I recently reacquired, like, Optifine. Well, not Optifine, I already had that. Optifabric, normal fabric, replay mod, various things, whatever bits and bobs were needed to get the replay mod. Oh, it's nighttime. We need to sleep.
Okay.
It's actually almost morning,
yeah.
But I wanted to get replay mod again. I haven't used this since like 1.14, I think. So hopefully I still remember how. You might want to set your thingy too.
Oh no, I already did.
Okay.
Twice actually since we got on.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure we both slept recently. So I want to try and use the replay mod. Maybe do a little time lapse of us digging out a whole bunch of sand over there. If it works, if I'm able to figure out how, refigure out how the replay mod works, then maybe we'll have a little bit of time lapse. If not, we'll just come back in a few minutes and we'll just be loaded down in sand. We also want to work around here at the campsite. Since last episode, I have added 3 new tents and a little bit more of the campfire stuff. I really like how these turned out. And I definitely want to do more of them. In fact, over here, this one, I really like this one especially because we put a parrot in here. It's like a little bird, like a birdhouse. Would you call them a birdhouse or a bird cage? Yeah, you had birds.
Kind of like a little bird cage.
Yeah, you had birds.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bird cage.
Yeah. So I want to do more of that sort of a thing. Not necessarily just with parrots. We have parrots. We've got cats. We've got dogs. All that sort of stuff. We've also got the little what is it, the armor stand mod in the game, which I am absolutely terrible at. I've never actually used it before, but Momcrafter had put this armor stand right here, bringing the gift of a pufferfish head and a tropical fish head. I think that's the tropical fish one.
Yes.
So I wanted it to keep it. I actually really like. See, I'm the weird one. When I get a present, sometimes I like to keep the wrapping too. So I just want to kind of like nudge this. From what I understand, I might be able to use a piston to nudge this all the way, and I want to put it into the camp. Maybe inside the opening of one of these tents or something, or maybe like, because I did manage to figure out a little bit about how to modify armor stands. So if I have to take it down, then I should be able to put it back together again. Hopefully. Maybe I'll just set it up exactly the way it is. Maybe I'll have Momcrafter sitting on one of the chairs or something. I don't know exactly what. But I do want to incorporate the Momcrafter armor stand gift into the base over here, or into the campsite over here somewhere. And I imagine if I'm able to get the hang of it, maybe add more, I would say, over here.
I like that idea. I think you had mentioned that somebody commented on something to add within the camp being some games like horseshoes, or what was it, lawn darts or something like that.
I don't know what the game actually is called. I can't remember. It's the one where you have the holes.
Bean bag.
Yeah, you throw beanbag thingies into the little holes. So we were gonna try and figure out that as well.
Yeah, I think that'd be an ideal use for the armor stand mod.
But that'll probably require some off-work testing because
we're
nubs with the whole armor stand mod thing. So.
Yes.
We'll see what we can do.
And as always, in case you need to, take care of business while you're working.
Don't look at me while I'm using the bathroom.
Oh, sorry.
I'm fertilizing the mushroom at the moment.
Yes, the mushroom that is grown in there.
I even have fart bubbles.
You do. That actually works.
They're yellow and everything. You've got fart bubbles too. Maybe you should go in there.
Okay.
Get out of there.
Oh, I was wiping.
Ew! With your boat? That's so nasty.
It was the only wood fabric-y type thing I had.
It's so wrong.
Wipe with the pitchfork.
Pick up the mushroom and... Anyway, moving on from that horribly inappropriate train of thought. We also want to, well, we're going to get sand. We technically have sand already, but we want to get more sand and do some more sanding around the beaches here. And I want to set in the bridge that I was talking about in the last episode and see if I can't start getting some more tents, or at least plot it out. Maybe just plot it out for now where I want things to be. Maybe start growing a couple trees around here, get in some bushes, rock formations, blah, 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 blah. We're also going to be bone mealing underwater here to get the seagrass, which actually leads us into one of the other things we're hoping anyway to at least start on in this episode.
Yes.
Do you want to explain about that one?
That would be, so we have a
Want to go that way?
pack that was added. Yeah.
Okay.
We have a data pack that was added that allows us to recreate or to, I guess, not recreate. We get to make coral blocks. We can make coral blocks out of the coral fans. You put 4 of them together and you get one of the blocks.
Good. Let's go see. Let's look at the bone farm.
What we're going to do is we're going to set up a nice little coral farm so that we can continuously farm the fans, and that will allow us to then be able to build with the coral blocks. But in order to do that, of course, you need the bone meal. You got to bone meal the ground. So that's why this has been set up. As you see, we have 2 options, down and not down.
Correct. And there in the background is the beginning of...
Yes, the copper farm. That's what I'm currently working on. It's going to be Nembomb's design. At first, I thought I was only going to do one structure of it where it's got 2 sides.
One cell?
But now I'm 1 cell. I think I'm probably going to try to do 3 or 4. I don't want to make it too OP because I actually downloaded his world that has it in it. And when it gets going and it's actually fully running, it's really like...
laggy?
There was 500 plus zombies in the system, and it was continuously making more as it killed them.
Right.
So yeah, it gets a bit hefty.
We currently have a bone farm, a double spider farm, cave spider farm, spawner.
I'm not necessarily a decorator, but I did kind of spruce it up so that it's not totally horrible down here.
It's fine.
And it's really nice. You can just stand right here, or actually anywhere really on this side. It's only like in this corner that you get out of range because it's back over there.
Okay.
So yeah, you can literally stand here and they'll all come down here.
And wackety wackety?
You can wacky, or if you really want to, you can take the carpet out and put a campfire there, and then you just AFK overnight.
Okay.
And everything is sorted so that all we get is the bones. Everything else will get tossed into lava.
Nice. So originally we started with a general mob farm, like just the standard old-fashioned farm.
Oh, hello.
So we were getting spiders, skeletons, zombies, and everything.
Yes.
And you're actually in the process of converting that to being just a gunpowder farm, correct?
No longer in the process. It is now completely converted.
Okay, so we're getting gunpowder there.
Check that out as well.
So we're getting bones here. We're going to get gunpowder in the old general mob farm. We've got spider farm. We kind of decided we didn't really need a pure zombie farm.
Right.
And so the drowned farm is going to turn zombies into drowned.
Correct.
To get the
so
copper.
We'll get copper and rotten flesh from that.
Yeah, we'll get some of that too.
There's still technically a source of rotten flesh for trading, but who really needs that much rotten flesh?
And of course, nobody wants arrows. So
yeah,
and we don't need the witches.
Correct. And the occasional, I did find a
witch hut. Oh,
I did. So I took a screenshot, so I do have the coordinates. If we really want to, we could go ahead and set up a witch farm. But I think I'd probably want to get maybe Witty's or somebody else's help with that who has done it previously, because obviously we would want to make it super efficient.
Right. Now, part of the purpose of having these bones here, this bone farm, going back to what we were talking about with coral, is the need for bone meal, correct?
Correct, yep.
So right here, what we want to do, I'm going to try and build like a... I think I'll probably just use the design of the end boats, and I'll just plop one here and design it, with wood and variants. And then we're going to see if it's big enough to put the coral farm inside of it, because you basically just have bone meal spitting out. I think it's so long as you're inside the biome, if you bone meal underwater, it will put down the coral fans and the such. And then you just, harvest it, and the bone meal just keeps replanting it, and you just keep reharvesting it. You're going back and forth like on a minecart or something. And then you can take all those fans and turn them into blocks and whatever. One other thing that we want to do in today's episode, if we have enough time to do all of these things, we might be a little ambitious here, is to finish draining the ocean monument. But we can take a look at that a little bit later. I'm mostly finished with it. So you want to head over towards the sunset and go mining sand?
Yep, let's do it.
Now, I will say we might not end up getting to all of these in this episode because I don't know how long this episode will end up being. I have been fighting a migraine for the last, 3 days or so. So we'll just play it by ear. I've got 7 empty shulkers on me. So we're going to try and fill... Right, we're going to try and fill all of these. So, assuming I can get the replay mod going, cue the time lapse. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is figure out what Y level these tunnels, these tubes, need to go up to. I heard that. Why is there a pufferfish by my bed? Excuse me? Where did you go? Do you mind doing something about the pufferfish that's next to my bed? Because that's not funny. Yeah, you get poisoned. That's right. So, you know when...
Wait, are we sure that we're wanting these in the back and not the portal?
No. I thought that part... Well... Maybe?
By the way, I can't get up, so I'm gonna put there.
Maybe this would be better. Well, the portal... Well, the portal is a 3. Okay. Now you've got me confused.
Well, that's why I was like, I don't know. Would it be better for the portal to be, like, 5 blocks this way with the back of the ship, and then this kind of be in the center, and then we go up to the farm, or I don't know.
Well, I don't want people to walk right out of the portal and fall into these. On the other hand, the only real purpose of these is to go down and get the bones. So that's more of a maintenance hatch sort of a thing, isn't it?
Kinda, sorta. Like, we could put trapdoors over them. That's not an
Right.
issue.
Right. Can you get the bits and bobs as they fall in the water? If they fall in the water?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to redesign this. It's gonna be a little hard. I'm gonna have to try this several times. Let me see if we can't get at least part of the boat in place, and then come back for more of the farmy, redstoney portion.
Right.
Right now, this looks like little more than a wooden blob in the ocean. Question.
What?
Does this work? If I have, hypothetically, oops, 5 black, and then if I put this in here, and hang on, let me get a button. It moved over. Bone meal only. And then I'll get like a surplus bone meal chest. Where'd we get the Nautilus shell from? That's nice. It's working! Bone meal's going in! If it was in water, I'm pretty sure that dispenser would be dispensing it, too. I think it is powering both of them. Just as a test. Boop. You want to stand up there and watch?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
Okay. So that creates the flowing water.
Yep.
So that everything gets put into the hoppers.
There they go.
It's maybe not the best farm, and I'm sure you could make it much bigger. But when you're trying to fit it inside of the vanilla end ship...
Well, yeah. When you're trying to fit it into a very small, specific spot.
It's almost like a game of whack-a-mole. Just aim for anything that's not green.
Unfortunately, you are going to get some in your inventory because it keeps coming out through the water over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
You could avoid that if you put, like, blocks above your head instead of signs.
Well, I don't want people to get, like, suffocated or whatever. People will also have to be sure that they are fast at breaking whatever is on top of the dispenser, otherwise it can't dispense again. And periodically you might want to, like, swish your little hoe around so you hit the walls and all that fun stuff. But it really doesn't take that long. I mean, unless you're needing a metric ton of blocks, this should work in a pinch for everybody.
Yeah.
But see, part of the problem is if you're AFK, your rates are not going to be as good as if you're actively here.
Right.
Like in like per second income, you know? Or per minute or whatever, because I can use my mouse and I can reach a lot of the ones on the walls that you won't be able to do if you're just aiming in a straight line, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Note to everybody who wants to come here.
Fill your inventory, yeah.
Make sure you... No, don't fill your inventory, otherwise it's just going to puddle on the ground. Want to take a look at the book? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
And is there anything else that you can think of?
No.
Okay. Also, I was just sitting here ensuring, because isn't the hoe what you use on a shroom light?
Yeah.
I spent several moments focused purely on hitting the shroom light.
And you couldn't?
Exactly.
Good.
Yeah, it's just out of reach because it's up a block, you know? Also, I don't know if it's... Was my hoe actually taking damage? Because this hoe did not take any damage.
Huh. That's weird. Does it not take durability damage?
I don't think it does. I may have to take that entire section out of the book. Okay, so I added a final tipper trick. Number 4, make sure you have plenty of inventory space and avoid long AFK sessions. Some coral may fall on the rails and despawn otherwise. I mean, I don't recommend AFKing anyway because you can't aim while you AFK, but if they want to do it that way and take the loss of efficiency, that's, you know, that's totally their choice. Okay, now I need to finish designing the actual boat itself. Oh, and I need the obsidian Because we need to figure out where the portal should be. Oh, I need to get out my picture and double check the counting on this.
That's why.
What?
So, and I think this is specific to the hoe. Let's take a look here. Oh, okay, no. It is for all tools.
What?
The rule is breaking a block that breaks instantly counts as 0 uses. Any other block counts as 1. And of course, hitting a mob with an axe, pickaxe, or a shovel counts as 2.
Okay, but on that note then, technically wouldn't insta-breaking sand and stuff take no durability then with a, like...
No, because the block itself is not insta-break. That's the trick. So a fan, a coral fan, no matter what you hit it with, is instant break. It is actually says that it is a mined instantly. So it's not gotta... But everything else, when you buff it by like a beacon or whatever, you're still hitting a block that is not an instant block.
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, like slime blocks, for instance, are insta-break as well.
Oh, cool.
So you could have a bajillion slime blocks that you could go to with your shovel or your hoe, and it would not do any durability. Now, why would you do that if you could use your hand? There's no real reason. But in this case, it's beneficial for us to not use our hand because silk touch is needed. So So yep, we are 100% sure that the hoe will not take durability damage.
Awesome possum. And we learned something new in the process.
We did.
I think I just saw the entire crowd of pandas sneeze or jump after a sneeze.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that earlier, yes.
Like, I just arrive and they all just go bloop. Well, now we find out. Okay, well, I'm here. Uh-oh. This is your mob farm.
Destroy that one. And take it up the stairs, and I'll go get you the coordinates.
Yeah, I have to get the obsidian, though, because I don't have enough for that.
Whee! There we go.
Same one?
I mean,
excellent.
This
yep,
looks like,
that's the one. That's the one. I put the stone in the corners.
Awesome.
I put trapdoors on the top so that it's spawn-proof.
Nice. And hey, that's not... It didn't intersect at all over here.
Nope. Nice and far away.
Yep.
Okay, you want to go back through and find those cords?
Yes.
We should also eventually get a portal to our end location up here.
Yes.
Alright, now I see if I can go through.
Hi.
Hi. Alright. Now we go back through and make sure it sync's going the other way. Looks good to me.
Awesome. So now the other one should sync up. Or we already checked the other one. The other one syncs up just fine.
Oh, that's amusing.
What?
Look. I just found this out.
Oh, good grief. That's kind of awesome.
Evidently.
It's like barnacles, you know?
Evidently, they'll grow on the outside.
Yep.
That won't happen for long, though. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to be using dark oak for the trim. I've been using spruce on accident. Gotta go swap that out. Ow. The pufferfish found me. Get out of here.
They are sneaky.
They are indeed. Oh, there's another one.
They're coming at you in force.
They are.
They're hunting in packs.
Oh, I hope not. Hey, you want to bring a dragon head over?
Yeah, give me a moment.
Oh yeah, perfect. Gotta have the dragon head, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
I hate that. That looks so stupid.
What?
This.
Oh, because of the graphical glitches.
I have no idea what causes it, but it's really annoying. That, however, kind of works. I think I'm finished. Do you want to come take a look at this thing?
Yeah, let me back up here off of this.
Obviously, it's a little weird with the glass column coming up its butt, but other than that, I also don't know if it's 100% spawn proof yet. Oh, and I did actually want to set up a mast with a sail. I don't want the sail to be unfurled.
I thought you had said that you were wanting that.
Gonna off him real quick. That sounds hilarious down there.
Oh, that was the trapdoor. Yes.
It sure doesn't take very long to get quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
That is a lot of coral, and that's only during my testing phases. Maybe just leave it in. I can deal with the sound, I suppose. Yeah? I mean, I don't think it's going to be a big deal, do you?
Not really.
So what do you think of the boat, then? The ship?
I like it. It looks awesome.
I'm glad I chose spruce and dark oak.
Yes. They're very good woods to put together.
Anyway, I know we were planning on doing some other things during this episode. Unfortunately, it took longer than expected to build the coral farm. And I think I need to give my poor headache a little bit of a break. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here, and then in the next episode we'll continue working on the campsite. Maybe just make a whole episode out of working on the campsite.
That or the Guardian Farm area.
True. I've almost got. Let's take a look. Just take a quick fly over.
Yeah.
Let's see. From here, don't we have to go south? No, we have to go north. Sorry, north.
No, yeah, slightly northeast, I think.
Actually, I think it's almost straight north.
Northwest. Yeah, northwest, I think.
This is what we've gotten done so far. All the glass has been placed below water level for a nice, hopefully nice dome shape. And then I just have to finish draining, well, sectioning off and draining the last two wings of it. This place spawns a lot of axolotls.
Somebody has a double chest full at home.
I do. I have a lot of axolotls currently. But I figure we can put some of them at the base over there. We can put some of them over here. I was thinking there's a ravine. I think it's on this one here on your right-hand side. If we go down here, there's a ravine that I currently have covered up with glass.
Speaking of axolotls.
Yeah, no kidding. There's like some glow squid ink here. But yeah, you can see axolotls swimming around down there. And I was thinking of turning this in. Hey, what are you doing? Oh. Ink, yes. I was thinking of turning that into sort of a natural aquarium. We got more slime friends. This has become a passive slime farm in the process of draining it.
Yeah, it seems to be the way always. Whenever clearing out monuments, there's just so much room that you clear out, you inevitably run across a slime farm.
Yep.
But yeah, it'll be really cool when we have all the sand down and we can sit in this as a pole first and then eventually as a big old dome.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. In any case, that's a good place to wrap it up. Did you head home?
I'd say so. No, I was still down here, but I'm right behind you.
Okay. So until next time.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.